Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So SMU's offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The LSU Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Oh, what a move to get open. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Eaton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all Looking to pass. It's Pitts. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Shows him the stiff arm. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The inside handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. The RPO, it's complete. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Complete to start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Pitts. The throw. Got a man. It's Eaton. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep. It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They get to him as he throws. It's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. To the air. It's Pitts. He's got it on the run.
He did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today.
Got his man on the outside.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We're going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Pitts. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Finding open areas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Pitts. Pocket breaking down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out fast.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He'll try to do it himself. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's deep. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. On the option. Now the toss. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. To run. Slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Pitts. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going up top again. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. Takes a snap, lost a throw. Bring in the heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Off the RPO, complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beebe. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Pitts. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the ball squirted out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Pitts. Throws to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, SMU. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Missouri.
The give to the back.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Turning it on. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. LSU right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Pitts. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. It's a seam wide open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The give from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Pitts. Makes the catch. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Chunk it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. With the catch, it's Beebe. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. This time on target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's got the tight end. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Wideout trying exclamation point on that drive.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. To the air on second down. They're working that left side. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, going up top. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Trying play action. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, SMU.
But really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback, and when he throws it, go break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is putting on quite a fireworks show today, and they're loving every minute of this one right now on the farm. They're up by 17 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud. Arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country. And I know that having played here before. You do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence and know when the snap is coming out. And you know it's helping the...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Mustangs will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They'll run play action. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Grabbed behind the line. It's Eaton. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Pitts. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Breaks the tackle. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here on third down for this offense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Pitts. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. No huddle offense to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the...
Oh, he's got some space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Look at the big fella roll. Touchdown, Tiger. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Pitts. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points to get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Eaton. Oh, a lot of space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the back. There he goes. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They kick it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so it's been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, He's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Pulls and fires complete. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes a connection. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct.
He's loose. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown LSU! Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to Nevada. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide receiver going in motion. Finds a little space. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Looking to throw, it's Pitts. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going over the top. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. To have taken the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They go to the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Working that left side now. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They just keep firing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
They had a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride. Gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Pitts. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Tight end finds a soft spot. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. There's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Pitts. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's a huge 3rd down, and somebody's got to step up and make the play.
He's going up top here late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.